Hello guys, I'm back once again, and today I'm going to be showing you how to install gas struts on the rear doors of a 2019 Volkswagen Crafter. This will work for anything 2017 onwards, and basically these gas struts just assist the doors in opening and closing. They'll prevent it from going past the hinge point, which is what the temporary metal struts do, and once they're fitted, they should hold the doors open. Let's go! So what you need for this is your mounting brackets with ball stud on the end. There's one for each side. They're both labelled L and R, so you've got your right side and your left, which is really helpful. We've also got the two ball studs that are already threaded. They're going to go basically, as I just described already, in the back step. And then you've also got your near side and offside struts, and by the looks of things I think it's the near side that is slightly shorter, 50mm shorter. So your near side is 950mm and the offside is 1000mm. But before I do anything, this is my one for the right side. I need to make space for my right bracket to actually fit into the slots that are already pre-drilled. So basically I'm going to have to cut away with this in the multi-tool, do the same on the other side, and then we'll be ready to go. The two pre-existing brackets that are already on there, I've taken off, just sanded back, and I've just sprayed them satin black, so hopefully they'll just look a little bit neater when I put them back on. And so, whilst that's drying, I'm going to go in and take these out so that my ball joints, God, tickly throat, so that these guys can go straight back in the slots where they come from. And like I say, the thread is the right size already, so should be just a case of twisting them in tight. There's one. I also thought whilst I'm here, I've already removed one of the actual balls from the strut, but I thought I'd just show you me doing it just in case you wanted to know. So I'm going to probably keep hold of that because that might come in handy one day on something. So I'm going to just put that down here. But let's just do the same with the other strut. I've just got basically a pair of long nose pliers. I'm going to take the safety pin out from in behind the hip of the cup. So the safety pin, you want to keep hold of that, put it somewhere you're not going to lose it. And then literally just grab the thread, and I twist it in towards where it locked. That's it. You literally just twist it away and it pops out, and that's ready to go. So and also it's pre-greased by the looks of things, so that's good. Should move freely. Gonna keep hold of that like I said. Oh, and then I'll do the same with the other end. But whilst I'm here, I'm going to put that safety pin back in, because otherwise I know me, I will lose it or I'll forget where I've put it. Hopefully you could see that okay. There we go, that's ready to go. I've not actually dropped the balls of the hinge and the actual ball joint into the hips of the strut yet, but I've just lined it up to show you how it's going to look. As you can see, it's about 10mm difference, maybe 20mm between the full extension of the strut and where the actual hips, where the actual ball is waiting for the socket. So I'm going to either extend the door past the point just to get it to be at full reach, and then I'm going to do away with these and think of a way to neaten up that once it's gone. So yeah, I'm going to get these dropped in and show you how it looks. Right, so the gas struts are on. This one I've left loose so I can just show you. It literally slots straight onto the ball really easily, and then I've just got to try and get this little pin to drop in, which I can't see being too easy, but I'm using my pliers I'm gonna just have to guess and feel around with where I think it's gonna be. So after spending an absolutely ridiculous amount of time trying to get the pins in the ball joint, that one is finally on. And as you can see, I've had to make a little modification here out of the wood. I ended up having to take a tiny bit more, about 20mm depth away, just so that the strut had somewhere to roll into when it was fully extended. And so before I've even fitted this one, I've done the same on the opposite side, and I'm now going to connect hopefully this side, and we should be somewhere close to it. Right guys, that took an unbelievable amount of perseverance. However, if like me, I spent a while trying to get the actual pins through the ball and socket, and it turned out that the reason they weren't dropping through was because the ball wasn't actually dropping right down into the bottom of the cup. And the reason for that was because I hadn't cut enough wood away at the bottom underneath the strut. So basically I trimmed an extra bit away, sanded it back again, and as soon as I did, I gave it a tap and heard it click in. So yeah, if like me you're struggling to get the pins through, then that's probably the reason why. They're probably just not right in the bottom of the cup. As soon as I realised that on that one, I went back to the other one and did the same thing, and it went in straight away. So yeah, so finally, bit sway, but we got there in the end. That's a pretty straightforward job, to be honest, apart from getting the pins through. But now I know why. Yeah, I would happily do that again, and to be honest, I think it would take nowhere near as long, even though it's only been about an hour. You could probably do it in less than that, now you know that. So I'll quickly show you how they look and how they work. I'm also going to do away with these and do something here, but that will conclude the video. So I'll soon do some shots, I'll show you how they look when they're working, and yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully this helped you. I dropped the product links in the bio below, in the description of the video, and like, comment and subscribe. See you later.